friends, and welcome to the February studio vlog. So this month is busy for me because I am setting up my Patreon, which is it's very scary and nerve-wracking, but it's also exciting. So it is now live. I will pop an example of the tiers up on screen here, but the gist of it is that you will get, depending on the tier you sign up for, there will be exclusive behind the scenes content, videos, stickers, postcard prints, A4 prints, and originals. The original tier is obviously limited because I can't paint a lot all the time, but that is it. If you want more information, you can click down in the description below. It's very exciting. Obviously, if you aren't interested in Patreon, that's totally cool. It is just a nice way to support me, and it's also a way for you to access prints and stickers before I open my shop. My shop is currently not open. I will open one eventually, but I don't have an opening date for it yet. That's it. I just said I'd pop in here, say hello to you, and let you know that. So the rest of this vlog will be painting, preparing for Patreon, and also there will be some quilting and some gardening, some countryside adventures, all that good stuff. So if you're interested in Patreon, click down below in the description and you can go check out all the tiers, see if any of them suit you. If not, ignore this, continue about your day, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this studio vlog. Bye! So at the start of February we went on this lovely little trip up the county to a really gorgeous beach, and it's a huge beach as you can see from the clips, and we had a whole place to ourselves. But on the way there I took a photo of a little house as you drove up to the beach, and I just thought the house with the mountain behind it was such a cool scene, so I decided to use that as a reference to make this painting that you're seeing me do here now. And I decided I really liked this painting and wanted to make it this month's Patreon print. So I gave that a go. I just thought it was a really cool image, and I really liked how this painting came out. I think even though like in the original you can see the colours are quite washed out and everything, that's something that I enjoy doing, is like kind of pulling the colours and saturating them more, and then adding in like little pops of colour and stuff along the way. So I thought that was really like a fun little thing to do, and it was always nice. It's so nice when you go somewhere and you find sorry if you can hear my cat screaming in the background. She's hungry for her food, but it's an hour away from now. It was really nice to make this piece. So in the next few clips you will see me working out how to actually make the print. one's definitely better, and I think this is what I'm after, but there's some edits I want to make in Photoshop first because I want to make it sharper. So here is the print, all printed. I'll give you a close up. You see it? Here she is. I'm so crap at figuring out printers, but I finally figured out how to get my print like centered. The first print I did, I was having this issue where it was like, you can see these top and bottom borders, like, I don't know if you see there versus there. Maybe it's not obvious to you, but it's really obvious to me when I look at it, but they weren't like centered. And then I think this is a much nicer layout. So I think that's going to be the prints for Patreon for this month. Do one last test print on the higher quality paper that I'll actually be using for my Patreon prints, and then I can be done. This is the paper I will use for like actual prints. It's the Canon Photo Paper Pro Premium Matte 210 GSM. Wow. I don't know whether you'll be able to tell this, but there's a real difference. This one is the nicer paper, and it's actually turned out looking so much more like my original piece, and the colours are so much more balanced in it. Maybe you can tell. I don't know if you can tell. But this top one is the better one. This bottom one is the cheaper paper. It's very nice. I'm really happy with how that came out. The first Patreon print, yay! That's one task down. One task down. Now for a million more to go. Bye bye. So, as like a downtime hobby in between art and my regular job, I've been so into quilting lately. I feel like in every studio vlog you'll always see me making a quilt. So this was a quilt top that I had worked on in January and finished in February. It's the Stars Above quilt. I haven't quilted it yet because I'm too afraid. These are all the supplies I'm going to be taking with me. I'll walk you through it. So in here I have my paintbrushes and pencils and like my Pero and maybe some tape. And then I was debating not taking my pan pastels, but then I caved and I was like, you know what, I want to take them. I might get rid of some, I might get rid of that one and this one, just to get rid of the bulkiness. I'm trying to think what are the colours. Maybe, see, we'll get a lot of reds. These are kind of what the colours would be in winter. So I'm taking these with me. Might just like pop them in a pouch or something because they're obviously not going to fit in here. And then there's my sponges that I use that are all dirty, but they're fine. Then I'm taking this. This is a little just jar from IKEA. I'm going to take that and I'll have my water bottle. So I'll just fill this with water and that'll be my water for my paints and I can seal that up. Then I'm taking oil pastels. I'm not taking any Neo colours or anything like that with me, but I do like my oil pastels. So I'm going to take just these Sennelier ones that I have. I might, I don't know, the only colour I can't really see myself using is this one. This looked different online, so I kind of regret it. I'd never really use a colour that bright, unless it was the seaside in the summer maybe. Then I'm going to take this little box of half pan Unison soft pastels. It's from the landscape set and these are very apt. I'm taking my gouache. This is just a little travel palette I got off Amazon. And I have that filled up with my gouache colours. I'm taking these, but I don't know what I use them. These are just boards for if I want to do sort of nicer finished paintings with gouache, but I might feel more comfortable working in my sketchbook. Then this is my travel palette. So I'm going to take that with me. That's it, and you can hook it up to a little tripod or you can just use it like that. So you'll pop your paints down here and then you can clip your boards into that. So, but I might just use this as maybe a palette if I'm working on my sketchbooks. So we'll see. Then I have my towel for rubbing all my paint off of, and then I'm taking two sketchbooks. And I'm just taking these little binder clips. Clip these down because it might be a little bit windy out there. So yeah, it looks like a disaster and I'm probably overpacking. I don't know will I use all these things, but these are things I do tend to use in my daily art. So I'm gonna get them all in there and I'm gonna hit the road. And this is it all packed away. This is going in there. So some people arrived and I got very self-conscious, like immediately. They're leaving now though, thankfully, but I got very embarrassed. This is it. Okay, so I like how these trees have come out, but I don't like the water, so I'm going to try going in with some of these pastels and seeing how they do. So let's see. Okay, so I think I did a not so bad job. Sorry about the shadow. Give you an up close. Sorry that my hand is so shaky. This isn't the most professional videography there ever was. There's that. And there. So one thing that I worked on this month was my Patreon tier icons, and I think this was my favorite art project that I've worked on this month. I had so much fun making these illustrations. I think my absolute favorite one that I did is the one for the Badger Buds tier. I'll pop it up on screen here because it's just so cute. His little mug of tea, it's like he's peeping out in the morning hearing a noise and he's like, what's that? I just think it's so cute. I really like that illustration. I'm tempted to make stickers out of that one alone. As you can see here, this is just me kind of teasing out the ideas initially and then going in and creating the illustration for my kind of like first tier, like the lowest cost tier, which is the Pond Pals. And I wanted to make my little frog character because I love him. So you can see on the side there to the left, it's like my ideas for what each tier would be. And initially I had towering trees as the final tier, or like, you know, the kind of the highest tier, but in the end I ended up changing that to super sparrows. So it's still kind of, the sparrows like in a tree top, so it still kind of maintains that sort of like tree aspect. But I just found that when I had all the other tier illustrations done, I really didn't like the fact that there was no kind of cutesy animal character associated with the last tier, so I changed that to be super sparrows because I think that works out best. I feel like then I have like a solid theme for it, and I really like how all of these ones came out. I think they're so cute and I love the little theme that I have going on. Hello. I have the polytunnel built. It was really hard and I feel like I did a very bad job, but she's built. So now the next job is it's time for we have all of our seeds. So I have potatoes here, spuds, prothy, and these are first early seed potatoes. So I'm going to do them. And then I have a mix of red and white onions, so I'm going to do these as well. And then I have some garlic, so I'm going to see if the garlic will work as well because I love all of these. So that is the next step. Molly's been a very good helper, aren't you? She's trying to eat my gloves. Okay, so come on, get down. Molly's helped me dig up all the flowers, so now we need to widen this bed because the beds we have are wider than the original ones, so I'm gonna have to dig around extra and then also replant these. Someone stole a glove. Molly, Molly, hey, it's my glove. So the battery on my camera died, so I'm using my phone. We have potatoes, garlic, onions. So I have some exciting posts here. These are my stickers, and then these are the postcard prints. So if you join the Badger Buds tier, you'll get the stickers. If you join the Foxy Friends tier, you'll be able to get these A5 postcard style prints. And then if you join the Darling Deer tier, you'll get both of those and this A4 print. And then, you know, the tier above that, the Super Sparrows, you'll get one of these originals on top of all those. But yeah, let's see how these look. Very excited. Ooh, look at that! This is the back of them. And they say my website on it. Let's see. Wow. Oh wow, they turned out so good. I'm super happy with that. So I ordered these from Mimieux. Mimieux is where I order my kind of postcard style things and my business cards from, because I think they're quite at least for me, they're quite cost efficient, and I like how they turn out. The quality's decent too. So that's it. This is like a matte side that you can write on, and then this is kind of, it's not shiny, but it's not like very matte either. It's kind of, it's almost like a velvety. I think it's actually like super soft is the title, but yeah. Let you look at all the juicy details. That turned out so nice. Okay. Those are a big win. So, and also when I do eventually open a shop, anything that, you know, I have to like order a minimum amount. So anything that doesn't kind of get sold, the right word, anything that doesn't go off as a Patreon reward, I'll keep it. And then for my eventual shop opening, they will go up on that. But there's no guarantees they'll be there. So maybe some of that. That's so cute. The packaging is very nice too. Very happy, cute. And then these are my stickers. I got them from Sticker App. Ooh. They turned out nice. Let's see if we can open these cuties up. So I went for my oranges. I was trying to design other ones, they weren't working out, and I was like, you know, oh, they're so shiny now that I see them. So then these nice shiny stickers. Look at that. Oh, they are juicy. So I think they're 3 centimeters by 5 centimeters. So yeah, that's them. Very cute. I love them. I'm so happy with how they turned out. So now my next steps is to take pictures of everything and edit them, and then get ready for my Patreon to go live. Very excited. The painting that I did yesterday, and it is a very nice original for my originals tier on Patreon. So I'm going to make my next original. So I'm going to keep all of these paintings quite similar, because I feel like if I had a lot of different ones, it wouldn't kind of be fair. A few houses. So my sketches are always like very loose, but basically we're going to have some closer foreground trees, and then they're going to go into fields in the backgrounds, and then some little houses. I don't know if I'm going to include the houses. I feel like with my art, a lot of the time the sketches end up kind of just going out the window and I just end up doing whatever. But we're starting off with a sketch with houses at least, and then we're going to go off into the distance, more kind of hills and fields, and then clouds. So I started off with this one you can see here, and up here with the pinkish underpainting. So let's get into it. So this is the last clip in the vlog really. It's just me painting this original piece for the original tier, and it's now like the 9th of March, and I'm just wanted to come on here and say wow and thank you so much for all the support that I have gotten from Patreon since I launched it. I genuinely didn't really expect many people to sign up. I've been really surprised at how much like love and appreciation I've gotten from it, and it's just I'm elated. Thank you so much to everyone who signed up, and for people who haven't signed up as well and just left me lovely comments, thank you as well, because I get such imposter syndrome with these things, and I feel like I am not a good enough artist, or I'm not, like, I don't know, I'm just not good enough to have a Patreon or to sell my art in any way online. So having like all that love from everyone and the support and all the lovely comments, and even people saying, hey, I can't afford to support you on Patreon, but well done, like that in and of itself is so nice. It's just, it's been so good. I had like a run of it where I've been quite stressed recently, like between setting up Patreon and like my day job has been quite busy lately as well, so I've been a little bit feeling burnt out. But then just like seeing comments and seeing all the love and support from everyone over the past couple of weeks has been so lovely and so great. So I really just wanted to pop on here and say thank you so much. You're all so amazing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I feel like I didn't have much footage, but when I went back and edited it, I was like, oh wow, I have a lot. There was like 4 or 5 hours that I had to edit down. I filmed so much of me working in the garden, and half of it was me in a little, like, you know, squat and in a little goblin on the floor looking insane, my hair all wild. So cut a lot of that footage out, but I hoped you liked the little mix of kind of like cozy country lifestyle mixed with all the fun art preparation stuff. I will leave you here to see me finish off this painting, and I hope you have a lovely day or whatever time it is for you. And thank you so much for being here and watching. As usual, everything, all the materials I used will be linked down below, as will all of my socials, my website and my Patreon. So thank you so much. Bye.